Hey guys, my name is Alex, coming to you from Trading Analysis. So today's subject is uranium, one of the metals which is necessary to run the nuclear plants. And it was a subject of our Macro Monday, that is the intro into the week, which we provide to our clients, where we discuss different macro drivers of the economy and the stock market for our members. And that is the kind of an intro for the week where we are trying to identify the main subjects of the week and actually locate the potential trading opportunities. On this member stream, we had whole team of trading analysis. We had Todd, which is the founder and CEO, Terry as well, which is our research director, and also Kyle, which is covering our wealth management section. What is about uranium? The main event and the main news was actually a coup in Niger, which is one of the Central African countries, which accounts around 5% of the global production of uranium. And also, it is one of the third suppliers of European countries, which some of them heavily depends on uranium production to power their nuclear plants, of course, for more cleaner energy. Situation in the world in general after the Fukushima disaster kind of drifted away from the nuclear plants' energy production, especially in Germany, which closed all of its energy potential from nuclear. But other countries, especially in this transition that we are having now, are more and more leaning towards uranium as a source of the cleaner energy. And we see a higher demand of uranium across the world. Uh, so, um, just to give you a small backdrop, what's going on in Niger, I'm going to show you first a uranium demand chart. So here on this chart, we see a projection of the uranium demand. As you can see, this goes to 2040. And what you see here is a primary and secondary production and reference case demand, the upper case demand. So you always have these two scenarios, but the supply gap of uranium, according to these two references, is pretty wide. So Niger, as you can see on this map, is one of the mid countries in Africa, which produces, as I said, around 4 to 5% of the global uranium needs, but supplies around 70% of European needs. So will this shake up the European needs for uranium? Maybe a little, but there is also a much bigger production of uranium in Kazakhstan and also in Australia. So I think the Europe will manage to kind of find other sources. But overall, Africa as a whole produces 20%. So if these other countries go to the same path and kind of reducing the supply of uranium to Europe and the other countries, we might be in the situation that uranium prices starts to move on the upside. And also, as you can see in this country, there is lots of geopolitics involved because the planned gas pipeline goes from Nigeria through Niger, through Algeria, through Europe. That was planned to actually start producing in a couple of years. And now Niger is under Russian influence, of course, made the coup and expelling the France from the Niger. So kind of putting a stop for these possible pipelines. And but you can see it's clearly a geopolitical game now played in African soil. So let me show you what we see technically on the global uranium ETF, symbol URA. Uranium has been moving lower from 2011 as far as this chart goes, and we have been moving down from around 170, 150 towards almost $5. But then in January of 2020, we have started an impulsive move on the upside. As we use the Elliott wave as one of the filters for searching opportunities on the market, after every five-way move, you should have at least one similar move to the upside in distance and price. So if this correction is done, and clearly to our mind this is corrective, even if it slips a touch lower towards 15, the outcome we think it's going to be continuation on the upside towards 83. You will see, of course, here the opportunity how this thing with uranium might actually unfold when we start to trade above this consolidation. So one of the stocks we are watching is Cameco Group, which is one of the largest producer of uranium in the world from Canada. And on this chart, we also recognize an impulsive move on the upside with a pretty sizable correction in the possible green wave 2 or B. And then we are looking for a five-way move up and a small pullback, which might already be being completed, and the continuation on the upside. So we have two targets, 128, which is equality. I talked about equality where we looked at the uranium ETF. And if we start moving above this equality, we will look for a wave 3 1618 Fibonacci projection target, which comes around 391. So from this perspective, obviously uranium will be something to watch in the next couple of months, even years. Thank you guys on the attention. If you want to see more of our work, you can visit us at tradinganalysis.com, take a trial, and see how do we use, as presented in this case, a couple of filters bringing down the global macro news towards the possible trading opportunities. So thank you guys again, and see you at Trading Analysis. Bye-bye.
Hi, it's Todd from tradinganalysis.com. Thanks so much for watching. Listen, my team and I have so much to share with you in terms of our technical analysis, our fundamental analysis, portfolio management tactics, trading in and out, maybe options, sector rotation. Let us know what's most interesting to you. Maybe drop that in the comments section and we'll do our best to work it in. Also, consider clicking the subscribe button and the bell icon to be notified when we put out new videos. And finally, you can check us out at tradinganalysis.com if you'd like to see us manage our real portfolios in real time. Thanks again for watching.